In week 4, we talk about the different operations that we can do with polynomials. First thing I want to look at is adding and subtracting polynomials because this is the easiest operation that we can do with this. When we are adding polynomials, what we're doing simply is combining like terms, and that's all there is to it. So I can make my first step to regroup my terms. I can drop the parentheses and write my x squares with the x squares, the x's with the x's, and the constants with the constants, and then just combine like terms like we normally do. So I'm going to drop the parentheses. I'm going to write the 4x squared and the x squared together. I'm going to write the 3x and the negative 6x together. Then I'm going to write the negative 5 and the positive 3 together. And this just helps me to combine the like terms properly. Remember, like terms must have the same exponent and the same variable. So now I'm ready to combine like terms. 4x squared plus x squared. Remember that x squared is assumed to have a 1. So that's 4 plus 1 is 5 x squared. 3x minus 6x. 3 minus 6 is negative 3x. And then finally, negative 5 plus 3 is a negative 2. So my final answer, when we're adding, is 5x squared minus 3x minus 2. And now when we subtract polynomials, we're doing the exact same steps. We're combining like terms, but we have to make an additional step prior to doing that. Notice that we have a negative sign between the parentheses. This means to subtract, but when we're subtracting, what I'm going to do is distribute the negative sign. When I distribute the negative sign, what this does is it changes all of my signs in the second parentheses. When I multiply by negative 1, that just changes the sign. So I'm going to drop the parentheses. I'm going to copy down the same thing that occurs in the first parentheses, 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 7. And then when I get ready to write down the terms in the second parentheses, I'm going to change all the signs. If it's a positive, I'm going to make it a negative. If it's a negative, I'm going to make it a plus. So 3x cubed becomes a negative 3x cubed. Minus 6x squared will become a plus 6x squared. Plus x becomes minus x, and a plus 3 becomes a minus 3. And now again, you can group your like terms when you're combining them. So that should be a 3x cubed here. Don't make that mistake. So grouping my like terms, I have 2x cubed minus 3x cubed, and then group my x squares together. And I only have one x term. Okay, so there's nothing to combine with the x's. So that's just going to stay minus x. Okay, and now we're ready to actually combine the like terms. 2x cubed minus 3x cubed. 2 minus 3 is negative 1, or just negative x cubed. 4x squared plus 6x squared is a positive 10x squared. And we don't have anything else besides the negative x, so that just stays negative x. And negative 7 minus 3 is negative 10. So our answer when we're subtracting is negative x cubed plus 10x squared minus x minus 10.